Welcome race fans. Tonight, SMRL Southern Motorsports Racing League here will be taken to the high banks of Dover, Delaware for 125 laps. This is going to be an awesome race here in the Gen 6. So hopefully everybody does like this track. I don't know. I kind of like it. I have my ups and downs about it, but I kind of like it. Maybe not in the Gen 6, but I like the track. These guys are ready here. They're got about 6.5 minutes left to practice, so we'll follow along with them here for a little bit and watch them practice and get ready for qualifying here. All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up for practice. Now they'll move on to qualifying. We'll step away here for a quick minute and play our national anthem to get things going. And again, thank you all for tuning in here tonight.
Guys.
And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, I believe the drivers are in a drivers meeting at the moment, so we'll kind of wait for them to get going here. But in the meantime, make sure you check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Also, check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow afternoon about 2 o'clock Eastern for the European Stock Car Championship. We'll be back here at Dover with the Gen 6 once again, and for 250 laps. Tonight they're only turning 125 here at SMRL, but tomorrow they will be doing 250 laps. And then tune in tomorrow night at 10:45 Eastern, right here on MaxSpeedTV YouTube channel for the IWCR Gen 6 series. Take a look at the points coming into tonight. Tom Clayton on the top. This is a race for the chase. Charles Silver second, Eddie McRae third, John Estes fourth, Jeffrey Smith fifth, Paul Zoda sixth, and Michael Palmer is the top seven. So that is the race for the chase. And this is race number 4. No, I'm sorry. This is number 3. Number 3 at Dover, yeah. All right, about 2.5 minutes left of qualifying. Then we're going to be on to the race here. 125 laps are turning here tonight at Dover. The Monster Mile. Alright, folks, that's going to wrap up qualifying. Looks like Harvey's going to have the pole here. Alright, we're going to get down here and run down through the grid real quick. Starting on the pole, David Harvey with a 22.067. Congratulations to him for grabbing that pole. Charles Silver will be starting second. In third place, Seth Hatchell. Jeffrey Smith starting fourth. Don Williams fifth. Tom Clayton sixth. Eddie McRae seventh. Robbie Bunden in eighth place. Jeffrey Glockner in 9th, Paul Zoda 10th, John Estes 11th, Richard Suda 13th, and William Lee rounding out the field in 14th place. Alright, we're waiting for them to take off here, get off of pit road, and start their pace lap. Again, folks, thanks for tuning in here tonight. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, October 10th, we will be having a thank you to all our subscribers race. We're going to be running the Cadillacs at Michigan, so you can be able to, if you can't join the race, make sure you tune in that night. We'll be giving cash prizes out to not just the drivers, but people in chat. So make sure you mark that on your calendar, Saturday, October 10th at 4 p.m. That's 4 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry. Alright, we're about to get them going here. Pace car heads for pit road. And David Harvey ready to hit that loud pedal, waiting on the green. Green, green, green. Great start by him and Charles Silver. Wow, that was amazing. Silver following in behind Harvey now. Seth Hatchell third, Jeffrey Smith in fourth. Already pulling away from what I thought was going to be the fastest guy out here, Don Williams. These guys are saying he's pretty fast, so we'll see if he can get up there and lead some laps tonight. Tom Clayton, our points leader, in sixth. Robbie Bunden in seventh, and he's into the inside wall. Gonna have some serious damage on his car. Oh no, that's a heartbreaker right there. Lap 3, and you're done. Ouch. Back up front, David Harvey. Robbie heads for pit road to get that car looked at. David way up the hill into the turn. Boy, and that let Charles Silver close up that gap. Whoa, out of shape. Seth Hatchell, third. You can hear him feathering that gas ever so slightly. Eddie McRae, seventh. Robbie coming off pit road will be back in 11th place. Looks like he got the car fixed up and back going, so good news. David Harvey pulling away by 3/4 of a second over Charles Silver. Everybody just riding right now. Looks like nobody really trying to make any passing. Everybody kind of strung out quite a bit. Tom Clayton, 6th place. Don Williams, 5th. Well, a little checking up there by Jeffrey Smith. Don had to slow up to give him that room. Looking back from our leader to 2nd place, Charles Silver. Looks like Don did get by Jeff. So Don goes into 4th place. Jeffrey goes back to 5th. Tom Clayton being patient right now, but I wouldn't doubt to see him up there toward the front when we come down to the end of this thing. And Harvey slips up. That lets Charles Silver close that door up a little bit. Now down to 3/10 of a second. David Harvey slipping already into the turns. They've got a 1.3 second lead over Seth Hatchell. Remember, Seth Hatchell won a couple of weeks ago in a great race, man. He had the car. Don Williams starting to reel him in now. Tom Clayton took a look on the inside of Jeffrey Smith. It's really the only battle on the track right at the moment. Everybody else is pretty much strung out. Guys have really reeled each other up, so now Don Williams only at 1 second off of the pace. David Harvey's led 13 laps and Charles Silver's led 2. Now Seth Hatchell getting by Charles Silver, goes into 2nd. Charles Silver going for a ride. That brings out the first caution, folks. Let's go see what happened here. I believe he just got into the outside wall and it just automatically kicks you right to the inside wall. Right there, he gets to the outside, and a little help from Don Williams. Don was right there, had nowhere to go. Looks like everybody else going to slip by, though. But, wow, Charles Silver going to have some serious damage on that car now. Well, let's see if the leader brings them all to pit road. I'm sure they will. This track is really hard on tires. And the way these guys are racing this, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they've already wore those tires out, especially that right front. And he does bring them to pit road. Looks like Paul Zoda stays out. And he will probably, yes, I believe he will get to lead this lap. He'll collect the bonus point for leading the lap. Paul Zoda. All right, looks like a 4-tire change by everybody. Tom Clayton gonna get out first. He's gonna come out ahead of David Harvey. David's still sitting on pit road. He must have had a speeding penalty or something. Or he's getting a little damage fixed up or something. I'm not really sure, but he's gonna go back to the 9th place. But good news for Tom Clayton and these guys. But Paul Zoda still staying out. Not sure if he'll stay out long enough here to lead another lap. Looks like he is going to head for pit road. So that will give the lead up to Tom Clayton. And he will get a bonus point for leading the lap. We've had quite a few leaders already. Charles Silver's led 2, David Harvey's led 16, Paul Zoda's led 1, and now Tom Clayton's led 1. Seth Hatchell will restart 2nd, Jeffrey Smith 3rd, Don Williams 4th, Eddie McRae 5th, Jeff Glockner in 6th, John Estes 7th, Paul Zoda 8th, David Harvey still sitting on pit road in 9th, Robbie Bunden 1 lap down in 10th, and Charles Silver in 11th, 3 laps down. All right, lights are off on the pace car, and they're doubling up. We're going green this time, folks. That was the first caution of the race. Okay, pace car in. Tom Clayton, Seth Hatchell, ready to hit the loud pedal here. And green, green, green. Jeffrey Smith in third. Eddie McRae to the bottom. Can't quite hold on to it. Don Williams is going to take that. And Seth Hatchell drives it on the outside of Tom Clayton to take over the lead. And for the first time today, Seth Hatchell leads here at Dover. Williams in fourth, Eddie McRae fifth. And here comes the Captain America machine of John Estes running in sixth. We got another one into the wall back there. Didn't see who that number 77, David Harvey, into that outside wall. John Estes to the bottom. Paul Zoda does drive by on the high side, and here comes Robbie Bunden trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way, running in the top 10. Ooh, more smoke. Then the 09 of Eddie McRae gets into the outside wall coming off the turn. Tough racing now. Tom Clayton second place. And these guys have pulled away by 3.6 seconds over fourth place Paul Zoda. And we have another caution, folks. Oh no, David Harvey, after such a dominating run at the beginning of the race. Man, let's go back and take a look at that. Looks like he got a little wiggly right there and just barely tapped Don Williams. Not even enough to upset Don Williams' car. But he goes, spins it around, and brings out the second caution here tonight, folks. It looks like Seth Hatchell will be bringing everybody to pit road this time. After pit stops here, we'll try to get a word in with maybe with David Harvey and see how bad his car is. He is coming onto pit road, but he's got a ton of damage on that car. I don't know if that's going to be fixable or if he had a reset. I don't know if they got resets or not. See here in a few minutes. Everybody is coming off pit road now. Looks like Tom Clayton will be our leader. David Harvey may have taken it behind the wall, I believe. Oh man, not sure if he's in TeamSpeak. Nope. Well, let's see if we can get a word in with, how about we get a word in with Don Williams?
Gotcha.
Don Williams, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Well, Don, it was kind of a surprise. I really thought I'd see you on the pole here tonight, but you're running in third spot. How's the car running on the track tonight?
Oh, it feels pretty good. I'm trying not to press the issue too much, even though I've already gotten caught up in a couple of incidents. Hopefully I can get that straightened out and have a clean rest of my race.
Well, I think everybody was thinking you were going to be really, really fast out here tonight, and you're kind of biding your time right now. Probably doing the right thing. They're playing it smart. A long race ahead of you guys. You still got 95 laps to go when you come to the line, so good luck out there, Don. That's all I can tell you.
Well, thank you, Rudy. Maybe I can make a run towards the front here in a minute.
Well, let's see if he can do it. Tom Clayton going to be our on point here, and Jeffrey Smith will be starting on the outside of him. Don Williams third, Paul Zoda fourth, and John Estes running out the top 5. Alright, everybody's doubled up. It looks like Tom Clayton has opted to start on the outside on this restart, which is his prerogative to do so. So that'll put Jeffrey Smith on the bottom. So let's see how this works. We're about to kick him off here one more time, folks. Hayes' car heading for pit road. Tom holding them back here, waiting on that green flag. And we have a green. Off and going again. Don Williams to the bottom of Paul Zoda. The Captain America machine, John Estes, running in the 5th spot. Good run, Jeff. Seth Hatchell underneath Jeff Glockner. And that opened the door up for David Harvey to slip in there. Harvey got his car fixed up. Thank goodness for resets, huh? Robbie Bunden getting his lap back. Eddie McRae, 10th spot. 3 wide. Whoa, that was crazy. Glockner back to 10th. That quick, folks. Charles Silver still trying to get his laps back. He's back here in 11th place. But we got a brand new leader, Jeffrey Smith, as he got around Tom Clayton and takes the point. And since he got out in that clean air, he is setting sail. He's got a half a second lead over Tom Clayton now. And Don Williams giving Tom a tough time now. He's hanging right there. Paul Zoda fourth. Looking back from Jeffrey Smith on the field as everybody's spread out around here trying to get some laps chewed up. You can't back down too much because these guys will get away from you. But everybody's taking their time right now, running single file, looks like. And we got a battle back here. David Harvey gets around Paul Zoda, and now Seth Hatchell and Paul Zoda battling it up. Let's see if we can get a bird's eye view here. No, that's not going to do it. Seth Hatchell and him still battling. And Seth is going to take that position away from Paul Zoda. Tom Clayton and Don Williams battle it out too. Now McRae to the inside of Paul Zoda. Zoda going backwards. Now Robbie Bunden trying to look on the inside. Robbie was a lap down here just a few laps ago. He brought out the first caution of the race on lap 3, and he's got his car fixed up, back on the lead lap, and running quite well now, 8th place. John Estes back in 9th, and Jeff Lochner way back here. He is 9 seconds from the leader. Clayton trying to reel in Jeff Smith. Has caught him, so has Don Williams. This is a heck of a race up here in the front, folks. Don Williams takes it to the bottom. Can't make it stick. Just a little too slick down there on that bottom, Don. Really makes the car tight and push up the hill. And look at David Harvey, reeled them guys in from way back. Restarted like 7th or 8th, and here he is back up to 4th. He brought out a caution here just a few laps ago, and his car looked like it was pretty much totaled. I believe he had a reset, got that fixed up, and he is back out here now to the inside of Don Williams to go into 3rd and make it look easy. Tom Clayton knows David Harvey's coming, so he's got to start thinking about how he's going to get around Jeffrey Smith. These 4 here battled up. Seth Hatchell back in 5th, has pulled away quite a ways from Eddie McRae in 6th. But I don't want to leave this leader right now because this is these 4 are really battling it up here hard, folks. We're about not quite 20 laps away from halfway already. Clayton in 2nd. Got the lead 6 laps. And since Jeffrey Smith got out front now, he has just been holding these guys up, or they can't get by him, one of the two. He's doing a good job. These guys are just trying to run some laps down, I believe, here before they start battling it up. David Harvey, being in a wreck earlier, had a lot of damage, got it fixed up, back on the lead lap, and ready to try to get a win here. But right now, Jeffrey Smith beat him by 1 lap for the most laps led. Alright, nothing changing up here. Let's go back and see what's going on back here in the back. Robbie Bunden, since he got by Paul Zoda, has pulled away quite a little bit. we got one into the wall. Looks like Don Williams. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Don here. Way up the hill. Oh, right there. Looks like it kind of freaked him out there when David Harvey got into the outside wall. It looked like he tried to steer clear of him. You can see David Harvey get into the outside wall, but it did not kick him to the left like I thought it would. Don, I don't know if Don just seen that and thought he was going to come down into him, or it could have just been some aero push right there, but it sends Don to the inside wall, so he's going to be heading for pit road to get that looked after. So he is, man, is he out of the race already? No way, he didn't. Well, let me see if I can. Pit stops are being made. Everybody coming off pit road. Jeffrey Smith will maintain the lead for right now. Seth Hatchell comes out second. Tom Clayton third. David Harvey fourth. Eddie McRae fifth. Robbie Bunden in sixth. John Estes seventh. Jeff Glockner eighth. Paul Zoda ninth. Last one on the lead lap. Charles Silver 1 lap down. Now coming to pit road. Not sure if he's going to get his lap back. And Don Williams, which I tried to get him to come up to this channel with me, but I guess he's not going to. He is out of the race. That's a shame. Don had a good car too, and was really thought that he was going to do good, but now let me see if I can get a word in with Seth Hatchell. Seth Hatchell, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Seth, you won a couple of weeks ago here. Do you got enough car and enough muscle to get up there and get by Jeffrey Smith and maybe get the win here tonight?
I sure hope so. I banked my car up pretty good earlier when I was going for the lead.
Well, I was trying to get Don to come up to the channel with me, and I wanted to talk to him and ask him what happened there, but he might be just a little bit miffed at himself. I'm not really sure, but been some pretty good racing out there. We've seen 3 wide a couple of different times. Have you experienced any problems with anybody on the track not giving you room?
No, not yet. I hope it stays that way. Yeah, we've had some great racing. I don't remember this place being this fast early in the year.
Well, how much do you think the dynamic track has come into play on that?
Oh yeah, it makes a huge deal. I've seen people run a ton of different lines, and you still either gain or lose time at different spots of the track. I'm loving it.
All right, Seth, well, we're going to let you get back to work here. You're about to go back green, so good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what he's got for Jeff Smith. Well, I guess Don's not going to come up here and talk to me, so. Alright, pace car's in. And we're just about 6 laps short of halfway already, folks. This race is clipping by pretty quick. And green, green, green. Good start by Jeff. Wow. Tom Clayton in third. Now tucks right in behind Seth Hatchell. David Harvey in fourth. A little loose coming off of turn 4. That back end kicked out on him. Boy, and we've been seeing that with David since he's back here dirty air now. Cars seemed to be really good and when he was out there in front in clean air, but since he's got out in here and in the pack now in a little bit dirty air, maybe the car's not quite as good as it was. Fun into the inside of Eddie McRae, but almost gets into the side of him. Eddie fights back on the high side. Whoa! And them two get together. And I think that no caution. Yes, there's the caution. Eddie McRae going around. Oh, it looks like we've got a couple of them maybe into it here, but let's go back and take a look at that because that looked pretty intense. This was quite a battle right here between these two, and it looked like Robbie may have gotten into Eddie McRae. Just a bump, but coming off the turn like that, it sent Eddie's car right into the outside wall, almost unrecoverable. He tried hard, but into the outside wall he goes, and really trying to steer out of this and just couldn't quite get it steered out. Come down and collect. No, John Estes getting into it. And Paul Zoda. Oh my. So we're going to have 3 cars with a lot of damage on them. And then all adding insult to injury, I'm sure Eddie got probably an unsafe pit entry right there. He took out the cone of pit exit, so I would think that there would be a penalty in that somewhere. But everybody coming to pit road, except for Jeffrey Smith, it looks like. Paul Zoda stays out. Pit road, flurry of activity. Looks like quite a few guys on pit road. And we are at the halfway mark, folks. Okay, so Charles Silver, he will come out third, and if you remember just a few laps ago, he was a lap down. He's got his lap back. Now he's going to be coming to pit road, looks like. But Jeffrey Smith staying out. That's going to put Seth Hatchell in second. And I believe Tom Clayton will be third. Yeah, he will be third. Robbie Bunden fourth. Jeff Glockner fifth. David Harvey sixth. And then from there on back, everybody's on pit road now. I'm showing John Estes a lap down, but he may be able to get that lap back. It looks like he had to use a reset on his car and was able to get back out here, but he's in 9th place right now, 1 lap down. Alright, looks like the lights are out and we're going green next time. Be Jeffrey Smith and Seth Hatchell on the front row. Alright, pace car is in. And green, green, green. Off and going again here at Dover tonight for SMRL. Wow, what a start by Jeffrey Smith. Clayton looking to see what he can do to get up there with them boys. Lochner breaking the top 5 here tonight. A little loose coming off of turn 4. Opens the door for David Harvey. Harvey underneath him. And he will take 5th away from Jeff. Now Clayton looking to get by Seth Hatchell. Seth up the hill almost into the wall. And Tom Clayton does go into 2nd. And here comes Robbie Bunden. Up the wall into Seth Hatchell again. Whoa, easy there, boys. Robbie driving it pretty hard there. He gets into Seth, puts Seth back to the 8th place. And Seth's going to have some serious damage on that car. Paul Zoda 7th. Charles Silver back on the lead lap. Seth Hatchell gets by Jeff Glockner now and goes back into 5th. Robbie Bunden comes up on David Harvey. Not meant to be that time though. Tom Clayton 0.4 of a second off the bumper of Jeff Smith. Looking back from Jeff Smith back to Tom Clayton. You can see just how close they are. That's 0.2 of a second. And right now, Jeff Smith is about to lead. Yeah, he did lead. 40 laps he's led so far in the race. And if I'm looking at it, doing my math correctly, I don't think anybody can beat that. Well, oh, yeah, they can. Sorry. I was thinking 100 laps, but it's 125, so my bad. My bad. Harvey, 2nd. Pulls away from Robbie Bunden by quite a bit. About 0.9 of a second. Paul Zoda in 5th. Glockner 6th. Charles Silver 7th. Charles having a pretty good run now. John Estes in 8th. 1 lap down. Seth Hatchell on pit road. Trying to get that damage fixed up. And Eddie McRae on pit road. Tom Clayton just not giving Jeffrey Smith any breathing room at all. He's like, man, he's like the thing that won't go away, Jeff, I can tell you that. Tom is going to race you, just stay right there on your bumper. He's going to make you earn that win tonight, Jeff, I can tell you. He's just that kind of guy, make you earn it. David Harvey closing in on them two, though. He's chopping that lead down. He's down under a second from the leader. Three-quarters of a second separating him and the leader. Tom Clayton tries a new line, goes up high and comes to the bottom. He is there, and he is going to take the lead from Jeff Smith. Look at that pass. Textbook pass right there, folks. Now Jeff trying to get his nose in there and pass him back, but it is not going to happen. Tom Clayton, he took running there in second for quite a few laps, and now he says it's time to go. We're going to have about one more pit stop here before this is over. Robbie Bunden back and forth, now 3.8 seconds behind the leader. And Paul Zoda rounding out the top five. Paul having a good run here tonight. Jeffrey Smith trying to hold off David Harvey. They're both running really well here. Good battle. This is a really good, strong battle going on between them two. One in a Ford and one in a Toyota. Jeffrey Smith, after leading 46 laps, gets passed up by Tom Clayton. Now Tom's led 11. David Harvey's led 16. The only other leaders we've had, Paul Zoda led a lap. Charles Silver led a couple of laps. And Seth Hatchell led 6 laps, but he's on pit road. Well, let's watch these boys race here for a quick minute. And we'll just take a quick little, I'll be right back. I'll take a quick little break and I'll be right back. I'll just put this on automatic pilot. How's that? Looks like Jeff Lochner on pit road, or no, he brought out the caution here. Let's see what happened to Jeff, folks. I would say he got loose. Got into that outside wall and it immediately kicks you to the inside wall. And Jeff gonna have a whole bunch of damage on that car. Hopefully, let's just hope and pray he's got a reset. I don't know, he may not. Nope, I don't think it does. Well, Tom Clayton will be our leader, and we'll see if he brings them all to pit road here. I have about 37 laps to go here as they come in on pit road. Like John Estes staying out to get his lap back. Four tire change for Tom Clayton. Pretty much everybody. Jeff Smith going to come out second. But John Estes will be our leader. I thought he was. Maybe not. I guess not. Thought he was the leader. Like Jeff Glockner may have taken his car behind pit road. Well, we're going to have about 34 or 35 laps to go here to end this. Let's see if we can get down here and talk to Tom Clayton. Tom Clayton, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, Tom, you're leading the points coming into tonight, and you've been up here leading 18 laps, but I'll tell you what, that guy right behind you, he has been extremely fast, and I know you two have been having a blast out there racing each other. But what's been going on? You've been doing all right? You just kind of laying back a little bit?
Yeah, just trying to conserve a little bit, you know, try to save something for the end of the run. But I have a feeling he's going to run me pretty hard right here, so I might have to use up a little bit more than I want to.
Well, it looks like you're going to have about 34 or 35 laps to go. Fuel out of the question. Don't need to worry about fuel now. It's just conserving them tires, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So hopefully we'll make it to the end and have a good finish.
Roger that. All right. Well, good luck, Tom, and hopefully you'll, just notch another one here toward the championship.
Appreciate it.
Okay, let's see if Tom can hold on and bring home the victory here tonight. Jeffrey Smith been extremely fast. Looks like Tom's going to decide to start on the outside. Jeffrey will have the bottom line. All right, folks, tighten up them seat belts because here we go. Pace car in. Tom Clayton waiting on that green flag. He is in command of this start. And we have a green flag, and we're off and going here again at Dover. Boy, Jeff Smith got a great start too. Wants to keep that inside line. It looks like he's going to retake the lead here. Wow, what a job. That was amazing driving right there. Jeffrey Smith drove underneath Tom Clayton. Tom's got a little bit of a different entry into the turns. Opens up that bottom line a little bit. And here comes David Harvey slipping in there. Charles Silver back into the mix of this. But we have a Ford leading here, folks, for all you Ford fans. A Chevy in second. Then we got two Toyotas back here. David Harvey and Charles Silver. Paul Zoda. Looks like I believe he's in a Toyota as well. Yeah. Robbie Bunden in a Ford. John Estes in a Chevrolet. Running in seventh. Last one out there. Oh, Jeffrey Smith spinning around. No. What happened to Jeffrey here? That was our leader. We don't want to see our leaders taken out like that. Just gets loose coming off the turn. Into the inside wall. Ouch. Boy, that was a hard hit. Man, was that a hard hit. And Charles Silver going to get a piece of that as well. Doggone. All right, well, back up front. These guys all get caught up here. Take a look at the race summary for these guys. This is caution number 6, folks. Not bad for... They've turned 95 laps, so that's not bad for 95 laps. Tom going to bring them all to pit road again. We've got quite a few of them on pit road. Charles Silver, Jeffrey Smith, Seth Hatchell, and Don Williams all on pit road. A few guys out of the race, Eddie McRae and Jeff Glockner. I'm not sure if Don Williams may be going to get back out there or not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Tom Clayton coming off pit road first. Looks like a 2-tire stop for Tom Clayton. I think everybody else took 4. Well, I would say track position's everything, but we're getting down to the closing laps of this, and I don't know if that 2-tire change was a good idea or not. I guess only Tom knows what that's going to feel like out there with 2 older tires and 2 new ones. Showing John Estes as our leader again, and he did get credit for leading that lap, so that's good. He'll get a bonus point for leading a lap. Yes, root your favorite driver on, folks. And I'm showing Seth Hatchell coming off pit road. He's on back out on the track. He didn't get all the damage fixed, but it must be drivable. He will be able to pick up another position. Thank you, Derek. Wow, Garden City, nice. Well, let's see what Estes can do with Tom Clayton. Tom Clayton only took 2 fresh tires, folks. Everybody from there back took 4. So, ooh. I think Tom might be rethinking that now. I don't know. All right, looks like we're going to have about 26 to go when they get the green flag. Six cautions here tonight, folks. All right, here we go. Tighten up them seatbelts one more time as a pace car heads for pit road. John Estes. Tom Clayton waiting on that green. There it is, green, green, green. And already he slipped backward. Tom Clayton up front. David Harvey looking to the inside. And it looks like Tom's going to let him have it. He's got to let the heat equalize in them. He's got 2 old tires and 2 new tires. But David Harvey retaking the lead. Paul Zoda in third. Paul's kept his car pretty clean tonight. Managed to save that car as best that he can and got it into the 3rd spot. Robbie Bunden 4th. John Estes goes back to 5th after that restart. He just let everybody go. He knows that they were faster than him. He's on older tires, did not pit. All about track position though, folks. Looking at a top 5 here today. That's awesome. Jeffrey Smith running 3 laps down, but in 6th place. The only other one that's back out on the track is Seth Atchell, and he's 25 laps down, but he's in 9th, and he could pick up another position or 2. He'll pass up Jeff Glockner. I'm not sure if there's enough laps left for him to get by Charles Silver. Maybe. But David Harvey leading the way. He is picking them up and putting them down, folks. Pedigree Toyota looking good. You got fans rooting for you in chat here, David. Bring it home, brother. Bring it home. Clayton 2nd. Robbie Bunden 3rd. Whoa, that was close. Paul Zoda goes way up the hill and lap traffic or lap car of Jeffrey Smith drives underneath him. Jeffrey probably praying for a caution right now, maybe get 1 or 2 of them laps back. But I don't think it's going to matter now. They'd have to have an awful lot of cautions for him to get 3 laps back. David Harvey in the lead. $18 laps to go, folks. Is Tom Clayton just kind of playing with them, or what's going on? Yeah, Don, what happened to you out there tonight, brother?
Maybe it was just a case of being a little too aggressive at that time of the race. I'm sure you noticed that I was much faster than than the guys in front of me.
Yeah,
you could probably tell.
It was almost like the air was disrupted around your car or something, and the back end just kicked around.
Well, I'll tell you what happened is whenever I came up on Tom, getting into 3, and I had to, like the lap before, I had to get on the brakes really hard, and that let David Harvey get by me, as you saw. Well, like the very next lap, I don't know if he had to get on the brakes or whatever. He took a bad line coming up off 4, and he shot up to the wall. Well, whenever he shot up to the wall, he got on the brakes pretty good, I guess, to avoid hitting the wall. And I had a really good run. I was getting a good run off the corner almost every lap. And whenever I had that good run, I tried to turn the car a little more than it wanted to turn, and she come around on me.
Oh man, that was a bummer. Yeah. Now I remember.
I was eating them boys up, going, every lap after lap. I was just eating them up. I had, I could tell if I ever got out front, they probably wasn't going to see me anymore. I was probably going to walk away from them, but it didn't happen, not tonight.
Well, I think clean air is the ticket for these cars. They just dirty air. They just don't ride good in dirty air. But I guess it all depends on your setup and how you can make it work for you. But yeah, you did have a good car out there tonight. But I'll tell you what, there's been a couple of really fast guys to beat out here. Jeffrey Smith was so dominant after that, and now Tom Clayton out here and David Harvey. David Harvey is just like a powerhouse tonight.
Yeah, he's always fast. He's a fast guy. Tom's really fast all the time. It's just kind of hard to, even if you get a run on him, it's very easy for, the guy that's in front of you to kind of take your line away. That way he can break your momentum lap after lap, no matter how good you are, you know what I mean? They just drop down to that low line. You're not passing middle off on the top.
Right.
You can, what I was doing is you probably noticed I was turning into 1 up high, and then after the apex of the turn, I was dropping down to the bottom and I was full throttle from about middle off, and that was every lap. Even after we had some tire wear there, I was able to do that. But it was really difficult to do that once they slowed down. I was forced to slow down, and then it made it even more difficult.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're seeing out here right now. We've got a couple of them battling really hard. David Harvey did get back around Tom Clayton. Those two have been battling for that position for a long time now. And Paul Zoda and Robbie Bunden have been battling.
Yeah, there's some good racers.
Oh, Paul into the wall. Oh, no. That opened it up for Robbie to get by. It's so easy to get into the outside wall, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It is.
Oh, man. Tom Clayton had to really lift off the gas that time. Just didn't quite have that line coming out of the turn, and almost got into the wall right there.
Yep. Everybody that's running that bottom line, you can only do that for, say, 15, 18 laps, and then your car develops one heck of a push.
Boy.
That's why I was trying to run that higher line. I was actually practicing that line during practice, because I tried the low line during practice, and I noticed the car developing that push. So I tried to make that adjustment, and I noticed that Jeffrey, whenever he spun all by himself there, he was attempting a similar line.
Boy, he seemed to be the car to beat out there tonight. Jeffrey Smith leading 48 laps. That's pretty dominant, but not enough to be up there now, being he's a couple of laps down, because now it's between David Harvey and Tom Clayton, and it looks like Tom might have burned his tires up. Now, he only did a 2-tire change on that, Don, and And I think it's showing right now.
Yep. Well, he's gonna have to get that car up off the bottom. You know, he's gonna have to start backing the corners up a little bit, and once he starts backing the corners up a little bit, and then letting it roll in, he'll even with the tire wear. I'm telling you, you can still navigate that track and make really fast laps on worn tires if you just do it right.
Well, David Harvey's got coming to the line, going to be 2 to go this time. He's got 3/4 of a second lead over Tom Clayton. 2 more laps to go. Can he stay out there? Can he be smooth enough? Has Tom been just kind of sitting there riding right now? It looks like he's used up everything he's got to try to stay with David, and he just can't do it. White flag in the air, folks. 1 more to go. David Harvey in the lead. Tom did close it down to within a half a second, but it's not enough. A little too late for that now. Paul Zoda in 3rd as he got back around Robbie Bundon. All right, coming off of turn 4 and across the checkered flag is David Harvey. Congrats to him. Man, that was a great race. I'll tell you, those guys battled it up hard, didn't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some competitive bunch, you know. Good drivers. Every one of those guys that finished up front right there, you've seen some of the best drivers in the league there. They're a solid bunch of guys.
Yes,
So,
sir.
congratulations, David Harvey.
All right, we're going to see if we can get down here and get a word in with him. David Harvey, you got a copy? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations in victory lane here tonight at Dover. Tell me about your racing out there, David. That looked like a lot of fun you and Tom were having.
Yeah, first I gotta say sorry to the 9 car. I caused him some problems early in the race. But yeah, me and Tom had a great race, fun racing, clean and everything.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun, I'll tell you. But you bring it home tonight. You led 36 laps. Probably not the most dominant car out there tonight, but it was dominant enough to bring it to victory lane. That's all that really matters. You don't have to lead them all you got to do is lead the last one. So congratulations to you. Anybody you want to thank tonight, David?
Yeah, I gotta thank Morgan Murphy at Autosport. He's done a lot to help me transitioning to iRacing. Gotta thank Tom and Paul for putting on the series, and thanks to you guys for broadcasting.
Well, I got to let you know, you got a fan in chat here, Swagger Racing Patrick, rooting you on. So he is congratulating you on your victory here tonight. So, and I'm congratulating you too. Go celebrate, brother. You deserve it.
Good job for you.
Tom Clayton, you got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
Well, Tom, let's go back to that last pit stop there. You only took 2 tires. What was the call on that? Kind of explain that to me a little bit.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I got out in first. I probably could have took 4 and might have still got out in first, but it's hard to tell. But I mean, it was pretty good on 2 tires, to be honest with you, Rudy. But I just had to run real hard at the end, and about 5 or 10 laps I ran real hard to catch David. And when that happened, after that happened, they just kind of went away on me. But you know, I mean, I think when he went back to second, he probably fell back a little bit and cooled his tires down enough to get by me again, and enough to get him to victory lane. So congrats to him. That's an awesome job.
Yeah, I was watching that, and it looked like, you know, the 2 tires was a good call. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't. I was just kind of concerned because I knew everybody behind you took 4, and I thought, you know, you kind of got to let the heat equalize in them tires. But by then, the laps had chewed down too far, and you'd used up what little bit you had left, and you just couldn't catch them. But anyhow, second place is good. That should keep you in the top in the points. 4 more races to go in the chase.
Yeah. Looking forward to getting down to these last few here. It's been a fun season. I raced with a lot of good guys, and really proud to be here.
I'm sorry, 3 races left, I think. Yeah, this is the third race of the chase, so you got 3 left, correct?
We have 10 total, so there's probably, 5 or 6 left, something like that.
Oh, okay, my bad. Well, anyhow, congratulations, Tom, on second place. Anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I want to thank Paul. Paul really does a lot for this league. Appreciate everything he does. Thank you up in the booth, MaxSpeedTV. You do a great job for us, Rudy. We appreciate it. And everybody I race with. It's really a pleasure to be around all these guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a great league, man. I'll tell you what, you guys are awesome racers. And to turn the laps that you guys were turning and only have 6 cautions and 125 laps with the Gen 6, that's pretty amazing driving.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tom, well, thanks for talking with us, and great race out there tonight, and congrats on second again.
Thank you, Rudy.
And last but not least, Paul Zode, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you, Rudy.
Well, you come home third tonight. Congrats, brother. That was really awesome. You put the Home Depot Toyota on the podium. So tell me about your racing tonight.
Well, I'm surprised I made it to third. I just tried to do what I always do and keep the car around for the end run and hopefully have something to at least get a good finish. But I had a bad handle on the car all night tonight. I was struggling with it pretty much on and off. And I got caught up in one of the wrecks, but luckily I still had my fix. I didn't use it, and it kept me around for a little bit longer. But it seemed like my car, after I hit the wall a couple of times, seemed like it turned a lot better. So that last time when I came out fixed, I was thinking about scraping the wall a few times just to try to get it to turn in a little bit.
Yeah, I've noticed that too in some races that I've been in that, just a tap in the wall makes it turn a lot better. But yeah, you never know. You don't want to go out there and hit it too hard and make it worse. But anyhow, congratulations on third place tonight, Paul. Man, I'll tell you, well deserved. You drove the wheels off of that Toyota tonight. Good to see you on the podium. Good to see you up there getting closer to the front here coming down to the end of the season.
Yeah, I missed last week, so that really hurt me in the points. So I got a lot of work to do if I want to try to get back up and put up a fight for it. But I'll take whatever I can get. As long as I can finish and I can get a decent finish out of it, I'll be a happy camper.
10-4. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight, Paul?
Yes, sir. I just want to thank Tom and Tom Clayton Automotive for all the work and for sponsoring us through this series. I want to thank you up in the booth for the work that you do up there. You do a great job. Everybody that watches the broadcast that I talk to love it. They really enjoy watching it. They get their NASCAR fix, especially when there's no races to watch on that night. And just hats off to all the guys in the league, man. The guys here, they do a great job running. We run week in and week out with a lot of the same guys. And like you said, we usually have pretty low cautions most of the time and a lot of hard racing. So that's something to be proud of.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Okay, well, thanks for talking with us, Paul. And we'll be seeing you back here in a couple of weeks.
All right. Thank you, Rudy.
All right, folks, let's run down through the results. David Harvey coming home the winner here tonight. Tom Clayton second. Paul Zode in third. Robbie Bunden fourth. John Estes fifth. Jeffrey Smith sixth. Seth Hatchell seventh. Charles Silver eighth. Jeffrey Glockner in ninth. Eddie McCrae 10th. Don Williams rounding out the field in 11th. He was out early, just a miscalculation. I don't know if it was on his part or what, but miscalculation. But again, congratulations to our winner here, David Harvey, and thanks for watching tonight. I appreciate it, and these guys appreciate it too. So we will see you tomorrow afternoon about 2 o'clock Eastern for the European Stock Car Championship, and we will be right here at Dover too with the Gen 6 for 250 laps. So till then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.